Hi there and hello everybody and welcome back to week number 7 as we feature theater music by Carl J. Danielsen over on the Love City Arts podcast. We're so happy to have you back, Carl, in this second taping. Woo! This live studio audience. Shout out to Alex and Traceus and Trap and Bethany and Catherine. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us, and also the folks over on Reddit and YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch listening in the backstage. We're so grateful to have you. This week, we're continuing on with track number 7. I never really listened to me. Carl, tell us a bit of the backstory of track number 7.
Well, I guess I mostly want to point out that the great Natalie Weiss is singing this vocal. It's from a show. There was a musical that was worked on at one point based on Jane Austen's Persuasion, called Persuasion or 7 Years Bad Sex. But then that project fell apart, and we started a mishmash, a mashup of Persuasion and Mansfield Park. The lyricist for this is Selda Sahin, although when the story changed, we changed some of the lyrics. But what's interesting to me is that when we got Natalie Weiss and she agreed to sing this, she didn't want to go to the great Dan Weiner, who's our producer and drummer. She didn't want to go to his studio out in Greenpoint. Do we blame her? No, we don't. So Dan got a studio in downtown Manhattan. But unfortunately, we were scheduled the same day as Idina Menzel. She got
Adela Nazime?
Adele Kazim, yes. Yeah. And she got all the nice rooms, and they didn't have a piano for us. And they gave us this tiny little thing. So we showed up, and so I had to play the right hand by itself, and then the left. No. Yes. And they basically put us in an office. We won't say where it is, and I don't know anyway. But the fact that this came out sounding like it did is a miracle.
I'm impressed.
So the piece it's in now is called Pride and Sensibility, a mishmash of a different contemporization of Persuasion with Mansfield Park.
People in the audience are like, what?
Well, it was insane, but everyone was so excited about Miss Kazim that, here, you just take this little tiny piano and you go in that room.
Woo! Well, your brilliance cannot be contained. Here is I Never Really Listened to Me, featuring Natalie Weiss, Carl J. Danielsen. Amazing.
I listened to people, to other opinions. I listened because I thought that they knew. I trusted their instincts much more than my own. I did what they thought I should do, who they thought I should be, but I never really listened to me. I went through the motions, completed my schooling. I danced on my own when everyone paired. I looked for the answers for what might be right. I listened to people who cared. Thought it's best to agree, but I never really listened to me. And I wish I could say that I didn't regret it. I wish I could say it all made me strong. But here I am standing and owning the fact that somewhere I went wrong. I'm tired of watching, I finally get it. I'm up off the sidelines, ready to play. Sure, it took a while, but I finally see that I'm ready now to listen to me. And it isn't so bad, so now that I see it, it isn't so bad, I'll turn it around. It took some persuading, now I am ready to stand on solid ground. Oh, I'm looking at changes, I'm feeling excited. I won't allow you to get in my way. All of the worries, all of the reasons
lady can sing.
And you said you recorded this in the bathroom?
Well, they put us in a little office.
You know, I'm always the producer sensationalizing the story. So you did this in the stall.
Yes, exactly.
No, explain to me now that I've heard the piece, it all makes sense. You had to play one hand at a time?
We had to create that separately, right? One hand at a time on an electric piano. He had to put them together, and then she had to figure out how to sing with it. Without his tasty rhythm, and I don't know if you noticed, but it's not in 4/4, it's 7/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because the character is lost, and she's realizing, oh my God, I made all these mistakes. So only towards the end and little bits before does it go into something that feels predictable and calm and solid.
You are masterful.
Well, this is what composers do. Listen to anybody. Listen to Bernstein, listen to Sondheim, listen to all the dudes. Stravinsky, they all play that game.
Wow. Where can people find you on Instagram?
Carl Danielsen.
Yes. And where can people find you on the web and find your music?
SoundCloud, YouTube. There's an album. If you go to my website, we have a song whip, and that will take you to whatever platform you're following.
Wonderful, Carl. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening to week number 7. I Never Really Listened to Me, featuring the incomparable Natalie Weiss and her amazing magic. It's been so good tonight hearing the behind the scenes of that story. It makes it that much more beautiful. Have a great week, everybody.